Hey guys, it's Jennifer Gilman here. So I'm coming to you. I just parked my car. I'm gonna go get some veggies for the week. I'm really excited. Veggies, fruits, and last night I made kind of a big batch of black rice so that I have it on hand in that phytonutrient category. You'll see that. If you didn't see that, you might have missed it. Yes, black rice counts too. All of those colors, those colorful things. We want most of them to come, of course, from vegetables and fruits because they're great fiber to help you with more energy, your brain, your bowel movements. It's all going to be so much better. But I wanted to, oh, by the way, welcome to my Subaru, okay? I love my Ruru. I've had this for quite some time, since I think it was late 2014. And it's got over 100,000 miles on it. So I say that because, you know what, I have some miles on my body. I'm 54 years old, and just like a Subaru is like supposed to be good for well over 300,000 miles, I plan on having my body for, I'd love to live to 100. That is absolutely my goal. But I don't want to live to 100 if I'm in a wheelchair, if I'm immobile, if I've got diseases and all things that make me not have a very joyful and fun life. So think about that. What's the analogy in your life of like, what do you really want in your life, and why are you doing this challenge to begin with? But we're going to have fun with this, of course. But I also want you to think about, how are you going to celebrate at the end? When we talk about changing habits and bringing some really good things into our life, we need to make sure we celebrate. Little steps, big steps, whatever it is, we need to close the loop, okay? It's the only way to actually get that to become a little bit more solid. Now remember, change is never linear. There's always the ups and downs, but we want it to be like going up 3 steps, going back 1, going up 3 more steps, going back 1. That's how we make changes for health. It's never linear, so don't feel bad if you're like, you tried something, it didn't work. But overall, did you keep trying? Did you continue trying towards those goals, and did things start to get better? Can you look back and say to yourself, you know what, I have incorporated a lot of great things in my life over the past year. It may be not looking exactly the way you wanted it to, but it's better than last year. You know, maybe you can say something like that. Well, that's when I'm talking about change is linear. But when we come to the behavior of change, or changing behaviors around healthy habits, we need to close the loop by celebrating every step of the way. So I want you to think about, with this challenge, I've encouraged you to set your goal. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you watch my short video on how to do that, to make sure it's just realistic and attainable, so that at the end you're like so excited to say, I did it, you know, and you can't wait to share with other people and shout it to me and talk about it in the Facebook group. But you want to celebrate. So here's what I'm talking about celebrating. When you achieve your goals at the end of the 7-day challenge, I want you to think ahead of time, right now, today, tomorrow. What are you going to do to celebrate it? Here's some ideas. I'm like the master of self-care, so feel free to ask me offline for other ideas if you don't find something that you like. Maybe you're going to give yourself a massage. Maybe there's an item that you were thinking about buying and for yourself, and you're like, I'm going to attach it to this challenge. When I achieve my goals at the end of the 7 days, I'm going to let myself buy that item. Maybe you're going to go get a manicure, a pedicure. Maybe you're going to, instead of buying 1 ticket for the new Avatar movie, you're going to actually take a couple of friends with you, and you're going to splurge and buy 3 tickets to the new Avatar movie. So you kind of get my gist here of, you're going to reward yourself in whatever way that is feasible for you. It does not need to involve money. You know, it could be something else, all right? So think about that now. You have your goal, and I want you to write down how you're going to celebrate next to it. And I want to make sure that you have this visible over the next, over the 7 days of the challenge, that you have it somewhere on your refrigerator next to your checklist for the rainbow, Eat the Rainbow checklist, somewhere that you're going to see it every day, so you can see, what's my goal, how am I going to celebrate, and then you have your checklist there, and you are golden. You've got this, all right? Any questions, drop them below in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback, and if this was helpful for you. Bye for now.